Let's do a quick overview of linear equation and linear function. Linear equation is y equals to ax plus b. Linear function is f of x equals to ax plus b. They are pretty much the same, except you have y for equation, you have f of x for function. So for linear equation on the left hand side, y equals to ax plus b. X, we call that the independent variable. Y, we call that dependent variable. And then this is a linear equation because x is raised to the first power. So how the independent and dependent variable works. So let's say you have y equals to x minus 2, and then when x is equals to 10, you have y equals to 10 minus 2. That is equals to 8, y is equals to 8. Since the value of y depends on the value of x, so we call y the dependent variable, x the independent variable. So for linear function, x and y, x is still called the independent, y is still called dependent, but for function, we have more names. So other than independent variable, we call x the input, or x is the domain, and then y is equals to f of x, that is the dependent variable, and y is the output, and another name for output is the range. So for example, f of x is equals to x plus 6, so when x is equals to 1, you input a 1 to the linear function. So when x is equals to 1, 1 plus 6 is equals to 7, so y equals to 7 is the output. So the best way to think about a function is think about the body of the function x plus 6 as a machine. So x equals to 1, you input something to the machine, just like a vending machine. X equals to 1, you put some money into the machine, and then you let the machine do the job, and then the machine will just take your input, add 6 to it, and then give you an output. So x equals to 1 is your money, x plus 6 is the machine, and then y equals to 7 is your output. You input 1 into the machine will just add 6 to it and then give you an output. So y equals to 7 is an output. And then what is the name for? So the f of x, f is the name of the function. So because of that, I'm going to give you a table to practice the name, the slope, and the intercept. So they are all linear function. The first one is f of x equals to negative 3 plus 5x. We are using f of x equals to ax plus b, and a is equals to the slope, and then b is equals to the y-intercept. Alright, so in here, the name of the function is f. The slope is the number right next to x, that is past the 5, and then y-intercept is when x is equals to 0, y is equals to negative 3. The next one, g of x, that is g is the name of the function, and then the number in front right next to x, the negative 6 is the slope. So positive slope means the function is increasing, negative slope means the function is decreasing, and the y-intercept is when x is equals to 0, y is equals to negative 2. And then the next one is kx equals to 10. K is the name of the function. So since there is no x, you can imagine that there is a plus 0x. So the slope is equals to 0. What kind of line has a 0 slope? The answer is horizontal line. And then the y-intercept is when x is equals to 0, y is equals to negative 10. In fact, this is the same thing as y equals to negative 10. That means y is equals to negative 10 the whole time. It's a horizontal line. The line is not going uphill or is not going downhill. The next one, h of x. H is the name of the function, and then the fraction 3 over 2 is the slope, and then since 3 over 2 is positive, the function is an increasing function, and then the y-intercept, when x is equals to 0, y is equals to 3.4. And then the last one, rx equals to 7. R is the name of the function. This is like 7 plus 0x. 0 is the slope, so this is a horizontal line. Y, just like y equals to 7 the whole time, and then when x is equals to 0, y is equals to 7. So that is a quick overview of a function, linear equation, the name of a function, the slope and y-intercept of a linear function. If you think my instruction is helpful and clear, share the video for me, click the like button. If you're on your way out, click the subscribe for me. I will catch you all in the next lesson. Signing out for now.